They said you need millions to explore the stars. You proved them wrong. Meet Arjun. He's not a scientist, not an engineer. He's just a guy who loves gazing at the stars. It all began when he was just 12 years old and living in a small town. One day he got a second-hand pair of binoculars. It wasn't much, but for Arjun, it was the key to the universe. Every evening after school, he would go to the terrace and stare at the moon. He saw the cool craters and shadows, and it fascinated him. But he wanted to see more, the planets, the stars, the galaxies. So he asked himself, can I build a telescope? Now Arjun wasn't a nerd. In fact, he barely knew any astronomy. He had no fancy equipment or tools. But what he lacked in resources, he made up with passion and curiosity. He spent months watching YouTube tutorials, reading online forums, and talking to people in astronomy groups. Slowly but surely, he learned the basics. He learned about mirrors and lenses and focal lengths and telescopes. With this new knowledge, he built his first telescope. It was a simple design using a magnifying lens from an old projector and a mirror from a makeup kit. He placed the lens and mirror at the correct focal lengths and pointed the telescope towards the moon. It was shaky and blurry, but through the wobbles, Arjun saw something incredible. It wasn't just the moon. It was the same moon that he saw with his binoculars, but magnified and detailed. Overjoyed, Arjun continued observing the moon, and he saw more craters, mountains, and valleys. It was breathtaking. Encouraged by his first success, Arjun decided to go bigger. He saved money for months to buy a quality parabolic mirror online. With the mirror in hand, he designed and built a Dobsonian-style telescope. The design was simple, affordable, and powerful. It didn't have any fancy motors or computer chips, just manual tracking. The base was made from plywood, and he used plumbing parts for the mount. The total cost? Under $200. Arjun's new telescope was a huge improvement. With it, he saw Jupiter's bands and moons and Saturn's rings. He saw the Orion Nebula glowing in the night sky. He even photographed the moon's surface using his smartphone and a regular eyepiece. To him, the universe was no longer a distant fantasy. It was right there in the night sky, waiting to be explored. Today, Arjun isn't just an amateur astronomer. He's a star in his own right. He's taught hundreds of people, mostly kids, how to build low-cost telescopes and observe the stars. He's given them the same gift that he received as a child, the gift of discovery. So next time you look up in the night sky, remember, space is not reserved for the rich or the elite. All it takes is a dream, a mirror, and a little bit of duct tape. That's all for